the Secretary General,
Nyewondo koronidet nebo NRM,
all the other leaders,
kandoik alak tugul,
and the people of Kapchorwa.
ak biikab Kapchorwa kumugul.
I am here to present to you the manifesto of the NRM for the period 2026-2031.
Parayat aborwok tatwet nyebo ngalek chekibo yakwe ayonyi kotokoyat kenyit nyebo 2027.
And that manifesto has got 7 points, 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda in the last 40 years.
Amgarer yandet nyomasakusumani poro yanik chebo luget nyebo NRM am ganyisho keidar tamdo anaje gigetya.
But before, and I will not be able to talk about all the 7, I will talk about 4 here.
Kutomba ngolole togoli masangalale ammanbada amyubashoni.
But before I talk about the 4,
Kutomba ngalale jota ammani.
there are some local issues here in Sebei.
Kala mingale kie mide ibiba sabing.
One of them is the boundary between the national park, the forest, and the population.
Agengayat kukiyot chet nyebo biga wogi ago mongeda Kapchorwa do biga koret.
I thought it had been resolved because I sent here Dr. Gunda, the former Prime Minister, physically to come and finish it.
Ala kyaso diala giji wan ngaleja amye kya go Prime Minister Marionde tro hakana rugunda chakuna ngaleja dene ga gdege le manaji wan.
But when I looked in the file when I was coming here, I saw that it was still an issue. I checked with the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
What happened? She said that when the people came to do the boundary verification, that you wanted to kill them. And they went away. So today in Kwen, I asked the people, did you want to kill those people? They said no, they are liars. So I'm going to send them back to come and finish this issue. The issue of the forests and the mountains and the lakes and the rivers and the swamps is like our human body.
Sosan okotobuto kiema gargay kuje gargay oko borwon kyong.
We are all alive because we have got blood circulating in our system.
Chukutokol sapchodin amye jebonde korate kebunde borto tokol.
And the organs managing it.
Oko tukuk kemite ulin bo borto.
Now if you interfere seriously with any one of them, so these mountains are not, this is not politics, it's not opinions, it is science. The activities we do must be in harmony with the anatomy. When I was in Kwen, I gave the example of cutting nails. Of cutting nails, our nails. Cutting nails. Cutting nails. You can cut the nails. But when you go in the flesh,
Yoke amut puliet, ange amut ulaba bendo, kutusto laba karatik,
you get blood coming out.
kase karatik konyek.
So, this is the same with these systems.
Ngalek tijule karke ako bortab chito.
Whatever we, because they are very vital for our survival.
Am ye tugu tijole palat korom am sabadetab chito.
I was telling the people in Kwen that when I landed there, where I landed, it was 1 degree 25 minutes north.
Kaleo kamoji biga kweni, kaleo gotabu got ajone tarat, kajo amta kan keite tiptem ok mut.
Because every part of the world is marked.
Am ye kila top aga tokol nye bo emetle, kunye kije ponda belutiet.
By line is called latitudes and others called longitudes.
Ponda yat pelutok chotoje kumurto elage.
So where I landed was 1 degree 25 minutes north.
Kanyoru yat diguri agenga bade, am goditiet.
Karamoja across there
Yake kaska mastanya bagar moja,
goes up to 4 degrees north. Up to 4 degrees north.
mide diguri na kebundoi amman,
Almost the same with the West Nile.
kargaya dako ka mastanya ba West Nile.
But West Nile has got 2 times more rain than Karamoja.
Kamasta West Nile pon darop ta areto yin kugetje kamastanya bagar moja.
And yet they are all on the same latitude.
Angu mide chatupto agenge.
What is the difference? What causes the difference?
Ki sutne chuyadet
For West Nile, there are forests in South Sudan, swamps in South Sudan, and forests in Congo.
pick up West Nile nyoru ne at ketik ke jeui Congo ako kamastanya ba Sudan.
That's why they get rain, which is 2 times what Karamoja gets here.
Bola ka sayala mi we kateti amuyoto.
So this is really what we are dealing with. This is what we are dealing with when we talk of Mount Rwenzori, Mount Elgon,
Kargaya yo ka jangalale la kameta piel gon kamastanya bo Rwenzori
Lake Victoria,
kamastanya bo Lake Victoria ndo bega up Victoria.
the wetlands.
Ako ulaba sosan ke
It is our survival.
ye tu gut jo je sepche.
So we should sit down, all of us, and discuss when we are not rushing. I will come back here and we have, after the elections, I will come.
Majala jibur ngun jangalale ngale jiti jo angu manyoru baroindo awet kay
Apart from sending the team, the one of the survey,
kuyu ngale kyo ba sabinya
but so that we discuss how to scientifically and safely live here.
kale ke ngalale ko burto lakne je muje chi sanget jibur nye tabon omiu.
It should not be I was very happy today. I cut the tape of Cheptegei's hotel.
Kai go ngaragat pasoni ko ga maran boteli tap Joshua Cheptegei labatindet.
Cheptegei is Endorovo.
Cheptegei ya la gundorop chonye jone musop chonye jone taratlo.
The group who live in the forest.
Pa agenga ambigo ji munye wok.
I don't know how the Ndorovos were living in the forest.
Mangat kule munye ne jaga mastanye ba wok.
I think they were collecting honey and hunting and so on.
Angat legne jagum nya teng ma pagogoti mbot chongi ja ok ngale galak ki magargay.
But now he has built a hotel.
Dene ya lagu te chote lit nye wo.
And he would earn much more money than he's already earning much more money from running.
Angu miya gu nyuru besan ke chang am labatet.
But now, because running is a service, he's providing a service.
Ngayek chogo nyele kiye ga gatbi ga apkorete.
So he's now expanding service provision.
Miya go no to yat ishet nye babi ga apkorete. Oga te shia to telit.
to include a hotel.
Kate shiat hotelit.
So which shows you that this mountain should only not be looked at for only for agriculture, because that's where the conflict comes.
Kunya kakasakweat kle ngale ka pu ngale jitu to kolle priye bale pawoget kibatis pade.
You can use it for agriculture where it is safe, and in other areas use it for in another way.
Muje chisha top tonyo taponi kibatis da top taga chisha mareta ganyetwiat.
So when I was in Bukwa and when I proposed, I said, you people, we are not the only ones who live near mountains.
Talaga modia biga bukwale ma kwek pa de bigo ja munyulo legde lago moshuk.
There are people in other parts of the world who live near mountains.
Mi biga lak che mi otabudok che magarga amgoret kumugul che munyambejek lo legde lago moshuk.
Like in Europe.
Kuyo kamasanye wogore da musunguk.
There's a huge chain of mountains called the Alps.
Mi lago moshuk che changapsa.
So I'm proposing that a delegation from Elegon, from Rwenzori, from Chigezi goes to Europe and see how do those people live.
Kunyat le maje pigo jol munyulo legde lago moshuk kuyo Rwenzori yelgon ogotabuto kalak che nyorus manet kule munyel ne bigo che bogoro shokke bom sunguk.
So we should not go on quarreling with ignorance. We should have just facts and then decide what to do.
Mende je taste ge dai je ngam ngamate ge maje je nyoru we gutok sanget kula jagas kula kachil ne.
That's one point.
Agenga nyo.
The second one is that in Lango, Acholi, Teso, we have now agreed that we restock those cattle which were killed by the wars there.
Kalayat am kama sanya ba cholio ko lango kajele majagas ngalega tuga jogi bo kama sanya basoi ako ngalega borio nutok.
And we agreed that each homestead could be given 5 cows.
Jamo gula kila ka agatokol majayendi tuga mut.
And the people there are very happy. People there are very happy.
Amotobuto jala ngara kodin bigo kapsa.
So in these wars, I remembered, I said, how can you only look at Lango, Teso, Acholi?
Ulo kwa bundo te ale jamo gule ndese wegas kama sanya ba choli lango ako teso wade.
And you forget Abim, which suffered so much.
Nge yutia kama sanya yu abim yegi umian kapsa.
And you forget Bulambudi.
Nge yutia bulambudi.
And Ngenge.
Nge oko ngenge.
So we are going to add those areas also.
Kalaka woje teshiat ngenge oko bulambudi.
And also on this,
Mugonjek.
now the issue of compensation has kept coming up. I'm going to take it up again. I don't know why they take so long, endless.
Ngalega pu libaneda pigo guje gettinot ke got masaje gerastojik laga janam lene ngaleja.
Now the landslide victims are already being settled.
Ngalega ngataye da koredi ago pigo jogi umiani samuloto guje jemi de je semala jemin.
The plan, not only the plan, is already being implemented.
Jemi de jite bagan ngaleja tijo.
We give each family 2 acres of land
Jeweni kilaga egan go yin
and 10 million shillings.
ago million na kumi.
But when I was in Bududa,
Kwami de bududa
because now we have been settling these people away from their home area.
amyat le mi ngaleji tijo da ban amulog do ne ngaleja do.
At the time, they came up with an idea similar to what I saw in Europe, which I want you to go and see. They were saying, why do you take us away from our area? Why don't we settle